Welcome! In this video, I'll show you how to set up a development environment for GoKart.io's web interface on macOS. GoKart.io helps non-experts create meaningful thematic maps. We currently focus on cartograms, with plans to support more map types over time. This guide is current as of the 23rd of October 2025. You'll work with two repositories. Cartogram Web contains the website code you will edit. Cartogram Docker provides the local runtime and a Visual Studio Code dev container so that you don't have to install every dependency on your Mac. Before we start, you should have the following prerequisites on your computer: Visual Studio Code, Git, and Docker Desktop. Ensure that Docker Desktop is running throughout the installation process. Additionally, I assume that you have a user account for GitHub. Step 1. Clone the Cartogram Docker repository. Open terminal, run git clone https://github.com/go-cart-io/cartogram-docker.git, and then change into the new folder with cd cartogram-docker. Step 2. Create the local configuration files. Copy password.txt.dist to password.txt and .env.dist to .env. For local development, the defaults specified in these files are fine. Step 3. Fork and clone the app code. In GitHub, fork go-cart-io/cartogram-web to your account. Then, inside the Cartogram Docker folder, clone your fork into a subfolder named Cartogram-web. Step 4. Open Cartogram Docker in Visual Studio Code. When prompted, install the dev containers extension and choose Reopen in Container. Visual Studio Code will build the development container and attach your editor to it. Remember to keep Docker Desktop running the whole time. Otherwise, the container can't be opened. Install additional extensions when prompted by Visual Studio Code. Step 5. Start the frontend dev server. In the Visual Studio Code terminal inside the container, run the JavaScript dev script npm run dev::js. This command launches the Vite dev server, which can display the effect of code changes almost instantly in a browser. Step 6. Start the backend in development mode. Open a second terminal in Visual Studio Code and run the Python dev script. Step 7. Open the dev site. In Visual Studio Code, check the ports panel and open the web port it lists. You will typically see the app on localhost port 5005. Make a small change to confirm live reload. For example, open frontend/src/maker/components/cartogrammaker.view, change a word in visible text, save the file, and watch the browser update automatically. When you are done for the day, click the container name in the bottom left of the Visual Studio Code window and choose Reopen Folder Locally to exit the dev container. Your edits are saved on disk. To resume, start Docker Desktop, then open Cartogram Docker in Visual Studio Code and choose Reopen in Container. To recap, keep Docker Desktop running, edit code in Cartogram Web, let Cartogram Docker provide the local runtime and dev container, use the dev scripts for the frontend and backend, and open the forwarded ports for a live reload experience. Thanks for contributing to GoKart.io.